Cheers! Having a lovely cocktail. Actually, it's my third cocktail of the evening. I'll take Manhattan. Manhattan cocktail, that's what it is. A mixture of whiskey, vermouth, and a maraschino cherry. A little dash of bitters. Actually, a bit more than a dash. Never be afraid of bitters. Never. Okay, I'm here with Bob. Bob is barely visible over here on the edge here. And I posted earlier a silly video mocking a lot of other people who are posting silly videos about guessing about what the fuck is going to happen at Halloween Horror Nights this year. Because no one knows at all, except a few rough facts, like it's very likely to be a reunion year. I mean, we know that. We know that ever since they put up that whole Shadows of the Past scare zone last year with all the red lights. A red light district. Oh, it's going to be whores. That would be fun, wouldn't it? But Cindy is underage. Naughty, 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 naughty. Is someone's underage if they've been dead long enough that they've actually had enough years in their life or afterlife since they were actually originally born in their life? So if you died, for example, when you were underage, but years have passed since then, so that, you know, you're way more than 21 now, chronologically, but yet you might still physically be younger because of the afterlife thing and you don't age because you're a vampire or a ghoul or something. That's kind of creepy. I'm sorry, let's skip that whole topic. I mean, that's the creepiest thing since Harry Knowles brought up the fact that Claire on Heroes would always regrow her hymen every time. And that was really creepy and all of that. So, you know, I figured out my creepy eyeballs are actually a reflection of something on the screen. Because when the screen goes dark, you don't see the creepy eyeballs. But right now it looks like I have glowing evil eyes like the director or somebody, doesn't it? It really looks scary. I love that. And it's an artificial effect created by the reflection of the screen on my glasses. But nevertheless, it looks evil. I love it. Anyway, because it's right on my eyes, just like it would be my real eyes. And I love that. It just looks so creepy. And this has come so random. If I do manage to post this on YouTube, it's going to be random beyond belief. And that's probably because this is my third Manhattan of the evening. But I wanted to say something. Look up a little further. She's right here. She's right here by the screen. And she's just under the camera. Look up, look up. There she is. See? Oh, that's just so cute. Little cat eyes peeking up like that in the dark. I love it. Oh, sorry about that. I'm easily amused, especially when I've been... I'll take Manhattan. Anyway. Oh, where's my fake British accent? It went out the window and I got drunk, didn't it? Hey! Okay. Not really drunk. Not really drunk. But, damn, these scary glowing eyes things really get to me. Anyway, I wanted to say a few things about Halloween Horror Nights. My actual possible thoughts about what really could be, as opposed to the joke that I posted earlier, which was damn funny, I thought. Apparently others agreed with me. But there appear to be two or three things. Are those really my eyes? Maybe it's not a reflection after all. I mean, if it was a reflection, it wouldn't move. When I move my eyes, it wouldn't move with it. God damn, that's really my eyes. Why are my eyes doing that? That's freaking me out. Oh my god. I have Satan eyes. Okay, never mind. I don't know what's creating that effect, but it's awesome. Anyway. Damn. Anyway, here we go. A lot of the rumors going about this year have been the idea that there are going to be 10 houses and 10 scare zones. We don't know if that's true at all, but that is a rumor. And I would love it would be true, because the idea is that somehow each house in each scare zone would reflect one of the 20 years of Halloween Horror Nights, except of course, the 20th year is this year. So, you'd have at least one house, I hope a house, not a zone, a house, would be totally original and new, but all the other houses and zones would be like for each year in a way. Although one of the things I brought up was that have like a pumpkin zone, like when in Central Park where it's been a pumpkin zone all the time. But to make that pumpkin zone filled with the chainsaw drill team, because then you'd have chainsaws and pumpkins together, and an homage to that original Halloween Horror Nights logo of the chainsaw drilling through a pumpkin. Oh, I love that. I mean, a lot of you probably don't have that feeling, emotional feeling for that logo the way I do, because you weren't there in '92 and '93 when it was there. And I wish I still had a T-shirt that said, had the pumpkin logo. But dude, a T-shirt I wore back in those days was a small, and dude, I'm a triple extra large now. So it's done. That T-shirt's gone a long time ago. I'm lucky to still have a T-shirt from Halloween Horror Nights 2002, and from '98. I think '98. Yeah, the oldest surviving shirt I have is from '98. Because I'm a fat fucker now. But I was a skinny young guy back in the day. Oh man, weighed 150 pounds back in the day when I went to Halloween Horror Nights '92. Anyway, that was a great time. But that's one of my fantasies. God, no, it probably won't be, but that's one thing I hope, is to see like these homages to each year. Now, various people have had the idea that each house will be a whole year, and so like for example, 18 may have Bloody Mary and the Body Collectors and a bunch of scary tales all in one house. So like Bloody Mary presents urban legends, and therefore you have the Headless Horseman, and you have the Hollow, and you have the Body Collectors, and all these things happening in the same house at the same time, with Bloody Mary as the hostess. I think that's a nifty idea, and for each house to have this sort of concept, but you can only have 10 houses, and then of course 10 scare zones. So which are going to be the houses, which are going to be the scare zones? I don't know. Another idea I had is, for example, there's been some scuttlebutt recently about the fact that Universal has renewed the copyright of the name Festival of the Dead. And people think, oh my god, the parade's coming back. Again, a bunch of people Nancy posted a video that got attacked by people on another place. And I would say her YouTube name, but I can't pronounce it. It's you something something something. Anyway, but I just call her Nancy. She's the doctor's victim. Those in the know who I'm talking about. Anyway, she posted very clearly, very logically, that it's impossible to have a parade because the gates where the parades would go through can't go through there. I mean, hello. So, Festival of the Living Dead could be a house. It could be the name of a house. The name of a house that would be commemorating the year the parade began, which is the same year the Crypt Keeper began. They can't, it's cost prohibitive to bring the Crypt Keeper back, but they can still do a house themed to that year, 1995, by having it about the parade. So that house could be called Halloween Horror Nights 15, Halloween Horror Nights 5, 1995, whatever they want to call it, but they can call the house Festival of the Living Dead. And it commemorates Halloween Horror Nights 5 by having the parade, even though instead of the Crypt Keeper. You get the idea? I think that's a clever idea. So then inside the house you would have darkness, and you would have the other floats from the parade created as rooms in the houses. That's the idea I'm having. I may be totally off my mind. I mean, this is just pure speculation, but it's a cool idea. Also, I thought, would it be cool if they had houses as shows, and shows as houses? In other words, could they do a Bill and Ted house, or a Bill and Ted scare zone instead of a show? Imagine a house with the Grim Reaper and Bill and Ted and all those terrible nightmares they had in the depths of hell with the bunny and his grandmother trying to kiss him. I know it sounds strange, but it could be a good house. They could actually make it scary. I bet they could. Or the other house with what you call it, Rocky Horror House. Could that be an awesome house, a Rocky Horror House? Think about it. I'm coming close to 10 minutes, so I'm going to have to cut this off. Or they can make shows out of previous houses. They can make a show out of, for example, Psychoscarapy or the what is it that the eats meats thing that Leave It to Cleaver could be a show. It could be an awesome show.